Oh my gosh,
Fundamentals.
we would we would be the bad boys of Little League. I'm telling you now. We would beat the tar out of the other team.
I'm just gonna go out and say it. Joey Chestnut has to be on the pub.
Has to be.
Pub more. I
Has
mean,
to be.
Has to be.
Dramatic, man. That was a journey.
Fitzmagic in September is like one of the hottest athletes in the world. interesting a quote that Sir Alex Ferguson said, a former Manchester United manager, and he said, in my lifetime, Manchester City would never be favourites in this game. And then the commentator next line goes, it's every time now. Like every time these two teams, it is a surprise if Man United even get close to Man City. It is ridiculous. If you go 10 years ago, Manchester United would be beating Man City 6-0 every time. And then now, 10 years later, it is the other way around. It is crazy. Erling Haaland scored a hat-trick. They were 4-0 up at halftime. Game was already over. Manchester United are just... The players are deadwood. The staff behind the football team are deadwood. The new manager's trying to sort things out. If you're playing one of the biggest games of the season and you leave Cristiano Ronaldo on the bench and doesn't play a minute for the entire game, that's alarm bells. That's pretty wild. Why are you leaving Ronaldo on the bench? I don't know what's going on with Man United. It's always, every time a big game comes up, they always seem to fall apart. It's a bit of a wild one. So there we go.
That's like my career mode in FIFA. Like 14 goals in 8 games, a couple of hat tricks. Like, golly, that dude, he's living the video game life.
He is. Yeah, it literally is. He's literally a cheat code. And they did a stat, 100 games in, who scored and Erling Haaland scored 116 goals, 100 games into Cristiano Ronaldo's career, and he had only scored 16 goals, and Messi had only scored 30 goals. So this guy is going to go off the rocker. This guy is going to be unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, talking about that amazing stat, I don't know if you want to touch on it a little bit. What happened in Indonesia?
Jesus, yeah, we can talk about that. That is, I've seen violence at games. I've been at games where there's been fights. I've been at big rivalry games, but Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. For those who missed it, there was a big rivalry game in Indonesia, and 112 people were killed because they were crushed trying to leave the stadium. So essentially what happened was only home fans were at the game, which is ridiculous, which is, I guess, fair enough if it's really that dangerous. Cool. But how are them fans dying if it's just home fans? It's just mind-boggling. What happened was the away team won in the last minute. Home fans pour onto the pitch trying to attack the away team. Away team gets security escorted into the change room. And then what happened was the police come out with tear gas, pepper spray. Just look at the photos here. Absolute quantities amount of tear gas. Supposedly, apparently, putting people to sleep on the pitch. And police were coming out with full-on riot gear and beating the living daylights out of people. You see this, and these people just, okay, fuck this. They jump back into the stand, and they're trying to leave the stadium, and some of the doors have been bolted closed, so people are just getting piled onto each other. And the way it happened was, loads of people came on the stadium, but they all went off into the same block. So they didn't spread off into different blocks. They all tried to go through 1 or 2 blocks. And for these 1 or 2 blocks, there was only 1 or 2 exits. And all these thousands of people trying to go through a small little doorway, and people were just buckling. And it is genuinely horrible. I cannot imagine even being there or being how desperate you are to being crushed to death. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, those crowd surges just scare the hell out of me. Going to sporting events and any concert, you see it happen in concerts.
Yeah, it's really bad. You start
you suffocate. Yeah, yeah. And I think the number's up to 125 total people killed. I think the police chief has been dismissed of his job, and 18 honorary officers or whatever. Not a good sign. And fans shouldn't be doing that. But the same side, maybe overcorrection by the police force there. It's just a bad situation. It was bad. There
was also too many tickets sold for the game as well.
Yeah. hate to see it.
Horrible.
Well, P's and T's to those people and everybody involved there. All right, Devin, you're back, baby. The hunt for October. October's here. Lay it on us, baby.
Yeah, so the postseason picture isn't fully complete yet, but they have a general idea. I think there's like one or two teams that are like something weird, really weird could happen and they get in. But yeah, the post that you have right there, that's pretty much the general consensus. I mean, you've got the Dodgers, who I'm probably going to pick to win. I mean, this is the first time in MLB history where a team has went 106 plus wins consecutive years, and they're still climbing. So, like, they're, I think, 107 right now. And, I mean, they just seem unstoppable. The biggest thing for them will be pitching, which seems to always be the issue. You've got the Astros, who kind of in the same boat. They were the first team in American League history to win 100 more games in 4 out of 5 full seasons. So you got 2 great runs by both of those teams. Braves and Mets, I think those are the 2 that were in the 3 and 4 spot in the power rankings. And the Braves beat the shit out of the Mets. I'm pretty sure they swept them this past weekend and hit both DeGrom and Scherzer, who are taught as like the league's top pitchers. Like, those are the guys, and they just beat the hell out of them. So always looking at the Braves to make a run, obviously, and I guess last season they made a hell of a run, ended up winning the World Series. So they've got the crew to do it. Yankees. The biggest thing I'm worried about with the Yankees right now is too much of the spotlight on Judge. Like, obviously, he's one away from breaking Roger Maris's record of 61, but I think it's just too much of the limelight, and I think it's going to affect him in the playoffs. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. Obviously, I want to pull for an AL team, but, nobody excites me, especially not the Yankees.
Yeah.
And the rest of them are just kind of a hodgepodge. I mean, really, October depends on who gets the hottest. Blue Jays have a chance to do that. They're great offensively. And then they have a great pitching staff as well. They're not really going to be that big win record type team, but they're gritty enough to pull it off. And they also knocked off the Orioles, but we're not going to talk about that.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
Lastly, the Mariners, man, the first time in 21 years they're heading to the playoffs. Cal Raleigh, late night walk-off home run, got it going, and they're actually in the playoffs for the first time in 21 years, man. That's insane. Like, we were little kids the last time they were in playoffs.
You know what's wild is I've seen a lot of somehow we follow a lot of Mariners on social media and stuff. I don't know. Or like a lot of fans are like, well, technically we went in 2020. I was like, dude, the 2020 season doesn't count. That's the biggest asterisk. Like,
no,
it was a 60-game season. Like, no. This is your first playoff in 21 years. Like, enjoy this moment.
Yeah, and this is another great reason why I'm picking the Dodgers to win. The last time they won the World Series was in the 2020 year. So everybody is, asterisking it. And I think they've got the best chance to pull it off. Obviously, they're like the Yankees; they just pour money into it and always have a crew of great baseball athletes. So, I think the Dodgers are going to pull it off. And I mean, Tim's Astros. Who knows?
Time to beat on some trash cans, bring home some rings.
Yeah, get the trash cans ready, baby.
Whatever it takes. I love it. Phillies are back in. I mean, there's a lot of these teams. I think if we started the season, I'd be like Cleveland, Seattle, Philly. Like, I don't really buy it, but like those fan bases, I know they're juiced up for, and I'm juiced up for those fan bases.
Yeah, that's what's really exciting about the postseason this year. You got the Phillies, you got the Mariners, Cleveland. I don't think's been there for a little bit. So all teams that are kind of scratch and clawing their way into the postseason. Then you've got the Tampa Bays, who've been there almost every postseason and always give a hard-ass fight. The Blue Jays, who have enough of a team to also make a run. Mets and Braves could potentially, destroy LA's chances of making it back to that World Series. So it's going to be an exciting postseason. I'm really looking forward to it. But I would, again, this is just my opinion, don't put money on the Yanks just yet.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Just don't got a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, with the Mariners and Phillies clinching their ticket, Detroit and LA Angels are now the longest playoff drought, both at 8 years.
Yeah. Poor Detroit. But
I
I'll tell you what, the Angels are screwing the baseball community out of two of the greatest players to potentially ever play primes with Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout.
Yeah, those two have hit more home runs than the Angels combined.
Yeah, and Shohei, like I think I texted y'all the other night. I mean, he's pitching and throwing basically no hitter. I mean, he was I think he got in the 8th inning or something like that. They broke his no hitter, but like that's insane, dude. Like he's going out there slinging 8 innings, 130 something pitches, and then the next night just cranking it.
Golly.
So, get him out of there. Trade him. Send him to the Tigers.
I love it. I love it. Detroit needs him. They need a savior. This is him. All right. Hey, love baseball.
We'll take him with the Orioles.
We'll take him in Cincinnati too. Our 3 teams, we're just kind of scratching. We're itching. We need something. I'm excited. Clawing. I'm excited for this postseason. I'm glad. I think it shapes up finally. Thursday? It's supposed to be certified, but really we'll know by tonight. I think who all's in. Yeah, I believe.
I think there's one or two little
switches. Yeah,
or whatever. Yeah,
that makes sense. Perfect. I love it. Appreciate it, Dev. All right, guys, we're ready to dive NFL. If you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. I'm pumped for it. Tim, I don't know if you want to talk about Tua. I didn't have it graphicked out, but if you want to talk about Tua real quick, you're more than welcome to.
I mean, I kind of
said what you needed to say. Yeah.
Yeah, it's frustrating to see that accumulate into what we saw on Thursday night. I mean, less than 100 hours of him not being able to walk, and he's on the field, takes another impact to the head. I mean, I hate to say it, like we talked about this on the podcast. It's like anyone with any knowledge of concussions could say, like, he doesn't need to go back in the game. So, yeah, I guess the guy got fired. The NFLPA let the neurologist go. Honestly, he needs to be sued for malpractice. Yeah. And the Dolphins stink. So
I agree.
Kind of where we're at.
I'm here for it. All right, let's move into our pick'ems here. Thursday night action. Might be Devon's I don't give a shit about game. I don't know. Colts at Broncos. Over us at 43.5. Denver, 3.5 point favorite. Let Russ cook, baby. Fitz, what do you say?
Yeah, I take Denver every week, and they disappoint me. But the Colts they're got a gimpy Jonathan Taylor. I'm not sure if he's going to play on the ankle injury or if he's going to let Naheem Hines carry the load. But I'm going to take Denver.
I like it. Yeah, well, let's go order the screen there. Tim, what you got?
Let's go Denver. Colts are just so wishy-washy. I don't know. I think Denver's defense wins it more than anything.
I like it. Matt?
Yeah. This is one of those games if it's the worst Thursday night game ever going, surely I'll pick Denver. I'll pick Denver.
I like it. Slate. Sorry, I don't know why I left out Slate there. I just miss you so much.
Shit. This is not the don't give a shit about game of the week, but it's pretty close. I don't know. I just Russell Wilson is just so cringe to me now that I'm just going to go for the Colts. Like,
dude, that Subway commercial.
Yeah, dude. Rough. Just everything he does now is cringe. And I don't know if it's just because I'm actually just now seeing it or if he just naturally became more cringy.
He's just Captain Corny.
Yeah, well, Captain Corny's going to get corned by the Colts.
I love it. Colts need a win, man. They need one, but it's not coming this week. Give me Denver. I think Mile High is too high for them. All right, 9:30. Matt, I know you're pumped for this game. England, they get back-to-back early morning games. This one kicking off at 9:30. So once again, listeners and watchers, set your fantasy lineup early. Across the pond, we've got New York Giants taking on the Packers. Over-under set at 41.5. Green Bay 8-point favorite.
Yeah, this is. You want Matt to go in or?
We'll do the same. We'll do the same route.
Yeah, we'll do the same routine.
Yeah. Matt and I were talking earlier. Even though it's the Giants, this is historically a fun matchup, and they're both 3-1 coming into this game. I know the Giants. This is a true test for them. We have not looked good defending the run. You saw that against New England last week. They were basically with Bailey Zapp, who actually played decent, but he was just handing off the ball to two running backs the entire game. So look for Saquon to be a fan favorite in London, but I think the Packers pull it off. Go Pack, go.
Yeah, I have to go with the Packers here too. I think Daniel Jones and I think Tyrod Taylor are both questionable.
Yeah.
And so they got Fromm, I think, throwing the ball right now. I mean, you kind of need all your weapons, I think, when you're going against Packers. And you can give it a Saquon, but like at some point you got to air it out. And so yeah, give me the Packers.
Yeah, pretty excited for this one. Beatlemania sort of taking control of my body. I'm literally looking at flight departures from Green Bay Airport every day to see where you land. I have got a ticket. Me and my mate been scrounging the internet to find somebody who can't go and shout at some bloke who can't go Sunday. So I've got a ticket. So unbelievable. So excited. First NFL game I'm ever going to go to. And I'm actually going to see Aaron Rodgers play. Can't believe it. Yeah, even though we were terrible against the Pats, I'm always going to pick the Packers here.
Hey, can we give Matt just a round of applause here? Just a little standing ovation. Let's go, Matt. Get to see your boys' first NFL game.
Thank you
That's
very
exciting.
much. Very excited.
Huge.
We're going to give you the credentials for social media. We're just going to let you run wild on it.
Oh, dear.
I think they land sometime Friday.
Yeah,
so
Friday morning. But it's going to be
get out there. Get out on that. Get on that runway.
On the runway, like holding my Bakhtiari like jersey. Bakhtiari, sign my jersey.
Slate, who you got?
Green Bay just needs to load the box with 8 because there's definitely no chance that no name. I don't even know who you said is going to do anything against the Packers. Yeah. So yeah, let's go Pack.
Yeah, Saquon's the guy you look for here and you question, but it's Jake from State Farm. You gotta watch out for him. No, not really. Give me Green Bay. I don't know. I thought Green Bay was gonna roll against New England, but Belichick he's Belichick for a reason. He's one of the best coaches that we've seen. I don't think the Giants have that type of coaching. So yeah, give me Green Bay. All right, Sunday's action. Steelers, Bills, over on at 47. Buffalo, 14-point favorite. The biggest spread this week is in this game right here. 2 tutties. Kenny Pickett era is officially here in Pittsburgh. He's QB1. He's listed on that depth chart. Fitz, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Steelers are in trouble. I mean, making the quarterback switch is interesting, but I think that Kenny Pickett is going to be a steep learning curve this season. It's nice he's getting action, but man, he's making his first start against the Bills. That is tough. So I'm going to take the Bills. I'd be tempted to touch the points on this too because 14 is not bad.
The spread?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Give me the Steelers.
Whoa.
Dude, why are you such
Steelers.
a hater on Josh Allen?
Are you kidding me, dude?
You're
Give me
letting
the
your
Steelers.
hate cloud your judgment.
Nope.
Let's go.
Only
Give me the
Sis deal
Steelers.
with absolutes.
I'm going to pick the Bills here, obviously. And I'm tempted to take like over 2.5 interceptions on Kenny Pickett.
Yo, a
Yeah,
lot of those
he's-
picks were not
he
his
might-
fault.
True, but the
A
Bills'
lot,
defense
two
is
of them.
unbelievable.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit, yeah. Let's go Bills.
Yeah, Tim,
Cowards.
there's nothing coward. The Bills are legitimately a Super Bowl favorite after 4 weeks here. I think they keep this train rolling here. I think Pittsburgh doesn't stand a chance. I don't know, man. Shout out to the Watcher Tucker here. He's saying his hot take was the Giants this week. That's a bold strategy to take a QB3 who's not even signed to the team yet, traveling to England to beat Green Bay. That's tough.
Actually, I like Jake Fromm. He reminded me of Drew Brees a little bit when he was in Georgia.
That's a
I don't
terrible.
know.
All right.
We'll
Hey,
see. I'm just
Can I make
I
an
like to-
interruption?
Yeah, go for it.
Judge hit 62. He broke the AL record.
Good. Hey, we're better than ESPN because we didn't cut broadcast to cut to it. So you're welcome,
Yeah.
listeners.
Yeah, never do that.
Yeah, terrible. Over-runners at 48 for Chargers at Browns. LA 3-point favorite in Cleveland. Do you believe in the land, Fitz?
I might. It's funny because the Chargers, I thought they'd be more dominant. I know they've got some defensive injuries. Herbert's still playing a little bit, bruised or swollen or whatever. Cleveland they're competitive. They hang around. And you saw the Chargers, they couldn't put away the Texans last week. I was tempted to pick Cleveland. I'm gonna give it to the Chargers, but I'm not touching this game. I think Cleveland does fight.
Yeah, I can't pull for the Browns due to the Chargers.
Yeah, the Browns lost to Joe Flacco and Marcus Mariota. Give me the Chargers.
That's a good take. It's a really good take, Matt.
Yeah, let's go Chargers.
I don't know, boys. Bosa's out for at least 4 more weeks here. Defensive anchor. Air Bears nursing some rib injury. I don't care if Jake Fromm's at quarterback for the Chargers. Give me the Chargers over Cleveland. They're terrible. Flush them down the toilet. All right. Team that 3 of you guys really care about, a game. Division rivalry here. Bears, Vikings, over on at 44. Minnesota. You like that? Kirk Cousins, 7-point favorite over Justin Fields here. Fitz, what do you think?
Man, I might have to take Chicago in this one. Chicago's defense just proves again to be stingy. Kurt, when he loses the turnover battle, that's when the Vikings really struggle. And I don't know. Dalvin Cook hasn't impressed me this season either. This is upset alert. I'm gonna take the Bears, and this is dependent on Kirk has to have some really boneheaded Kirk plays. So I'll take the Bears. Why not?
I'm going to go with the Vikings, but I can see this kind of being a cluster. It all hinges on Kirk. I mean, they got Justin Jefferson, Thielen, Cook, Madison. I mean, they have really good weapons offensively. It's just a matter of if the ball can get to them and not the defender. So, yeah, we're going to go Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm going to go Minnesota as well. The Bears can't seem to score that many points at the moment. Yeah, give me the Vikings.
Skull.
Yeah, simple as that. Shout out to the boy Rollison, listener, Vikings fan, day one. Love what he does. Love what the Vikings are doing right now. Every other game, this seems like a good game to bet on them. Give me the Vikings to win. Give me the under in points, though. I don't think both these teams can score 21 plus points here. All right. New England, Detroit. Detroit on the road. They're a 3-point dog to Belichick and the Fighting Patriots over there. 46.5 to over under.
Well, I was just reading the Boston Globe. They said with Patriots in soft part of the schedule, Zapp, could he be the quarterback to carry them? So I liked Bailey Zapp when he was at Double K, Western Kentucky.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Red. They torched App State one year, and I remember saying, "Man, this Zapp kid, let's just keep an eye on him." So he's the guy because Hoyer's out and Mac Jones obviously out. So they've got some favorable matchups. It'll be interesting. And again, what I saw in the Packers game, Belichick, they are a team that is scheming, and they're going to have a good game plan. So I'm actually going to take New England. I thought they would be the underdog in this one because I do think the Lions might be the fan favorite. I'm going to take the Patriots in this one.
I'm going Lions. I told you at the start of the season, always hit the over because our defense is just I don't even know. I kind of love it. It's almost like min-maxing in RPGs. Like our max right now, we maxed out our offense, and this is the most we've ever scored ever. But we got minimal defense. So every Lions game this season is going to be a shootout. Mark my words. Just always hit the over. But Golf is playing. I gotta say, Golf's playing lights out, and he didn't even have Sun God with him last week. Give me the Lions. I think we can outpace the Patriots.
What did you just call?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So on the subreddit, we all call him Sun God. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. We all call him Sun God. Praise the Sun God. Sorry, I forgot where I was there for a second. Yeah. He's still kind of questionable. Honestly, I'd rather just let him rest. We put up 45 points without him, so let the Sun God rest. And Jamal Williams is a freaking beast. Let him carry the ball and let Swift rest. But give me the Lions.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if Swift was back or St. Brown's back. Tim, what's your Reddit username so our listeners know what hot takes you bring? No.
Oh, Tim.
I gotta stay lurking. I can't reveal that information.
The doctor
lingering.
Sun God disciple 1115.
Damn it, Matt.
I'm gonna go with the Lions. I think actually definitely taking the over. But yeah, the second half the Pats were very predictable with what they were running offensively. So give me the Lions.
Oh, sorry. Just to interrupt real quick. Our boy Demetrius Taylor might be getting some good playing time this week.
Let's go.
I think Aaron Glenn had said they're going to shake some things up. And I think it was a beat reporter, but they were like, Meach might be getting some PT. So just be looking out for it.
Let's go, baby.
Hell yeah.
He traveled last weekend.
Yeah.
So, man, that's good.
Okay, sorry. You may continue.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions. Let's continue to be scrappy little fucks, okay? But I do need Ramondre Stevenson to kind of go off, and that is right on line with Tim's thought process. It's just gonna be a shootout, and the Lions are gonna want it more.
I like it. The only thing that scares me about this over is New England's gonna have to run the ball a lot because I don't think Bailey's got it quite in him to win a complete game. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Give me the best team in the NFL that's records 1-3 right now. Give me the Lions to get to 2-3. Let's go, baby.
Let's go, boys. This is the most exciting Lions I've ever watched in my life, and I love it. I just love it.
Dude, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I don't know what happened to us. We're back. All right. Seattle traveling to New Orleans. 46 over under. New Orleans 5.5 point favorite.
Yeah, still waiting to hear if Jameis is going to play or not. I feel like I don't know. Some people said Andy Dalton should be the starter after last week. They're not content with Jameis. I'd rather take Jameis Winston. That's a whole debate. But you got to love what Geno Smith's doing with Seattle, and he's utilizing those weapons. He's got guys. Kind of reminds me of Mark Bolger when he came in for Kurt Warner. He had the greatest show on turf. It's like he just had weapons around him that were Hall of Famers, and it just made him look better.
Yeah,
I feel like Geno's kind of got that effect. He's just got weapons that are going to make him look a lot better. But, give him credit. I think he's playing well too. So I will take Seattle.
Give me the Saints and Jameis. We trust. He's the savior. He's going to win MVP this year. Give me Jameis.
Saints proper unlucky not to win in London. A double doink. Tough break there. Give me the Saints, but not on the back of Jameis Winston. On the back of the Red Rifle. He had all right little half. He had not a bad game. He had a right game. Give me the Saints.
I'm going with the Seahawks after all that.
The wisest words ever spoken on this podcast.
Honey Badger's home. I forgot he was part of the Saints until he made that pick last week. He's from Louisiana, played ball in New Orleans, played for LSU. Finally gets to return home. I think he's going to have a breakout part of the year right here. Help lead that Saints defense. Give me New Orleans to win here. I don't know about points, but give me the money line on the Saints. All right, let's move on to our next game here. We've got how could I forget? The New York Milf Hunters hosting the Miami Dolphins. 44.5 over under. Miami 3-point favorite, even with Teddy Two Gloves taking QB1 reps here. What do you think?
Give me Zach Wilson. I actually like the Jets offense. I think with their running backs, I like their young receivers. And actually, I wouldn't even say young receiver. They got a rookie, but Corey Davis is really playing like one of the best. And Zach Wilson, this is his chance. I'm all in. And Dolphins without Tua, I think the Jets take it. And I think the Jets move up to 3-2. So do it for Fireman Ed.
Yo, he was in the stands. He's back, baby. Fireman Ed's back in the stands.
I like Teddy. I like Teddy Two Gloves. Give me the Dolphins.
Give me the Milf Hunters.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Good Jets.
I love it. Sauce Gardner said he's not giving up a touchdown in his NFL career. That's what he went on record to say. This is his first real test in the league here. You get the Cheetah coming at him. You got Waddle coming at him. This is going to be a true test for Sauce Gardner. I like the confidence, but I think he gets a little humbled here. Give me Miami to win.
On that note, I would also never concede a touchdown in my NFL career as well.
That is true. I think all four of us could say that. All five of us. Yeah. I can't do math tonight. Falcons, Buccaneers. They're playing in the old shipyard down there in Tampa Bay. Over under set 48. Tampa Bay, 8.5-point favorite.
Yeah, I was disappointed Tampa didn't spoil the Chiefs party on Sunday night. I was all in on Brady. They made it interesting at the end, but they let that game get away from them. I think they resurge against Atlanta. I do think this defense is at a championship level already in October. They just need the offense to figure it out. But I think Atlanta provides that opportunity. So go Bucks.
Yeah, I'm going Bucks here too. I think the Falcons have some shining moments, and then they have moments where you just kind of shake your head. So I think the Bucks get it done.
Tom Brady's thinking about who takes the TV, who gets custody of the kids. Give me the Falcons.
Damn.
Jesus
Going for the fam.
Marcus Mariota may be less exciting than Kirk Cousins. Give me the Bucks.
Whoa, that's a hot take.
Wow.
I thought Marcus was going to explode, but
I can't watch.
I don't know if you guys seen those like TikTok and Instagram videos of like in the locker room, the guy's just like vibing with music on. It's like his girlfriend just broke up with him. He's about to go off. That's what Tom Brady's about to do. Like the whole world is about to catch on fire. He's about to burn this bitch down. Give me Tom Brady, TB12 method to win. We got the Commanders hosting the Titans, 42.5 to over under. Tennessee, 2.5-point favorite. And King Henry, do you trust Fitz? He's dealing with audio issues. Let's see. Is he back?
Sorry. My AirPods died on me. This one, I really don't know. I could flip a coin. I'm gonna take Tennessee just because I trust Vrabel. It's not gonna be a pretty game, but I think in the fourth quarter, I think Tennessee can make enough adjustments to give Wentz problems. But this game kind of sucks. I will say it could be a big day for Washington's receivers, just because Tennessee's pass defense has been terrible this year. But I'll take the Titans.
Yeah, give me the Titans. I just can't gamble with Wentz. He's just so hot and cold. So yeah, Titans.
King Henry the Ninth is going to run them into the ground. Tennessee.
All hail King Henry.
It's back, baby. God, I miss you whispering those words in our ears. I think Ron Rivera is on the hot seat, and I think he needs a big win, but he's not getting this week. Give me King Henry and the Titans to run through him. Texans, Jaguars. I said this last week. I said Jags would cover the spread. I was wrong. They missed it by 2.5 points, so I apologize to our betting listeners out there. Over-under set at 44.5. Jacksonville, 7-point favorite. I was reminded by that, so I had to lead off with that. Fitz, what do you think?
Dude, I was all in on the Jags versus the Eagles, and Trevor Lawrence fumbled it 4 times. The defense kept – I know it's a sloppy game, but, gosh, you felt like if they didn't just hand the ball over to Philly, they were going to find a way to pull it out. So, hopefully better conditions this week. And I like the Jaguars. This is my pick to win the AFC South. I think they get it back on track.
Give me the Texans. Something about Lovie Smith. That damn Lovie Smith.
That beard is nice.
Yeah, it's a great beard. I think the
Yeah.
Texans are going to be one of those just sleeper teams that will give people a harder time than they think. They've had some good fights, but yeah, I think the Texans do it.
Give me the Jags. It's a Top Gear reference if anybody gets that.
That went over our head.
Spoilers.
Oh.
I think this is the game that I just don't give a shit about. It sounds like you guys care about it, but
Get them emojis up here.
I just don't give a shit about it.
Man.
I don't know anybody on really either team other than Trevor Lawrence. Sure.
You know Jesus, because that's all you need.
With that being said, I will go Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jesus. Yeah, Fitz, we talked about it. This was the worst pub parlay we've ever had as a group. We just failed as a group. All together, we take that L, we review film, we come back stronger. I'm back on the Jaguars bandwagon for one more week. Give me the Jags to win here. Don't touch points. Don't touch nothing. Jags going to win. 49ers coming off a demolishing win against the Rams at home. Over-under set at 44. They're traveling to Carolina. Baker maybe on the hot seat there along with Matt Rule. You never know. San Francisco's 6-point favorite, though.
Yeah, Matt Rule's done. He needs to get out of there stat. And I'm going to take the Niners. That they have found a way to win. You know, I feel like they're a quarterback away from being lethal, dangerous, but Jimmy's getting the job done. So I'll take the Niners. I'm just saying if they had like a Mahomes type, I mean, I know that's dreaming because you got to pay all the defenders and Debo and all that, but they are like an elite quarterback from being a problem in the league. But you know, right now they're a problem, just like kind of sub level. They're like tier 3. But
They're
yeah, I'll take the
sub-problem.
Niners.
Not a real problem.
Yeah.
I don't
Take
get
the
the
Niners.
Jimmy hate. I don't get it.
I'm not hating. I'm just
Hate.
Yeah. Yeah. You and the play hate his ball, and you
Tim,
just
you're hosting it with your Josh Allen hate.
yo. It's warranted. Jimmy G
Oh my God.
Just not.
took them to 3 NFC championships. Like, I don't get why people are so like Jimmy's not good. He's good. He's a great quarterback, actually. Put some damn respect on Jimmy's name.
Tim, this is like people saying, like, I don't understand why they benched Tim Tebow. He was a winner.
Tim Tebow, we're not going there.
You
Jimmy
had the.
G.
I'm not gonna, or whatever.
Same
This is your
person.
time. I apologize. This is your time. I apologize.
Give me the 49ers.
Yeah,
Okay.
after all that, give me the Niners along with Gorgeous Jim.
Oh shit! Abolish the entire Carolina organization. Them and just their fans have made it impossible to like. So we just need to start from scratch. Get rid of the mascot. Get rid of get rid of everything. Put it in Georgia. Let's do another team in Georgia. Get it away from Carolina.
Like a total rebranding.
A total rebrand.
Super.
Move
You
them
know
to
what?
London.
Move it to
London.
Hawaii.
Oh,
Or
Hawaii.
that too. London would be cool.
Mm.
My man said abolish them, like make them outlawed, illegal.
Abolish Carolina Panther football because
There's
it
no 28th
sucks.
Amendment.
I will say my
sucks.
guy Scott Fowler for the Charlotte Observer. His headline after this week was "Enjoy nature, get a pet." Like enjoy. There is something better you can do on Sunday afternoons than watching the Panthers lose. He just ripped them a new one.
Buy
It
a
was
kayak.
hilarious.
It's true. Like they keep getting shit quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And
Scott
like,
Fowler.
oh, this
find
is
a
our
new
savior. Jesus, give me a break. Jimmy G is gonna destroy the Panthers.
It is bad. Like last season, we talked about Cam Newton. Like, oh, he's got a chip on his shoulder. This is a chance to shine. And then he shits the bed. Oh, Baker, he's got a big chip on his shoulder. He's coming out swinging. Not the answer either. Jimmy G's the answer. Tim, I agree with you. He doesn't deserve the hate that people give him. But we got to talk about your hater playing credentials, all right? But we'll get there. Give me the 49ers to win easy. Cowboys, Rams, LA 4-point favorite, 45 and a half is the over-under. What do you think?
This is really interesting because it is two of the top defenses, especially stopping the run. And I know that the Rams, they don't really have like a premier back. I feel like what Dallas is doing with Pollard and Zeke is interesting. So I'm curious how they do against like a Rams run defense. Looks like Dak's not going to be in this week. So it's Cooper Rush at the helm. I feel like the Rams are going to win this one just because they desperately need to kind of get back on track. But I like Dallas's defense. I think that they could completely shut down the Rams offense. I'm torn on this one. Just because I want an upset pick. I'll take Dallas, but I'm not touching this game.
I'm touching this game. Give me the Rams by 1,000. Dallas, they just, they're a ticking time bomb, and they're just going to blow up, and everything looks good until you take off the covers and there's shit all in the bed. And that's going to be Dallas this week. Give me the
I hate when
Rams.
that happens.
Guys, the worst.
If Cooper Rush is going to play, I'm taking Dallas. If Dak plays, I'm taking the Rams.
Oh.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah, he might be back.
Hey, I genuinely can't wait till Dak comes back, loses 3 or 4 games on the bounce, and people are genuinely calling for Cooper Rush to be QB1. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to pick the Cowboys. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I've done it.
I'm gonna be honest. Like the Cooper Rush storyline makes it actually feel like it's America's team. Like, I don't know. There's something about the guy that I'm like, dude, I kind of like the Cowboys. And I hate saying that. Like, I hate that it just came out of my mouth. You know?
You've
It's
changed.
because
And I'll
that's
also
that
be in
beautiful red
Dallas.
flow
this
you
weekend.
got.
I'll be in Dallas this weekend, and I just got a feeling. I think I'm going Cowboys. And I'm on the back of America's team until they screw everything up.
Wow. Cowboy fans, we got a lot of them listen to us and watch us. They've never heard good things said about the Cowboys on the show until just then.
Yeah,
And
why
I
don't
know
you
you
listen
want
to
to
us,
throw
Dad?
up a little bit.
This is the first time in my life, and probably since the inception of the Cowboys, that it feels like a gritty team. Like, you've got this who the hell's Cooper Rush, you know?
Where'd he come from?
Like, where the hell did he come from? Like, I feel like he actually rode in on horseback to the stadium and was like, yeah, I'll be your quarterback, but I got to get to the ranch at 5.
I can see it. He's a blue collar guy. He played
Yeah.
at Central Michigan, baby. Give me the Chippewas. I love it. The reason why you and me like him so much, Devin, is look at the beard, look at the hair, man. He's putting on for the gingerbread men out there, man. He's doing things. He's what Andy
It's just
Dalton
me.
we thought Dalton was going to be.
It's just me envisioning me being a quarterback.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
all it is.
Yeah, every ginger's the same person, so that's why.
Mm.
But this is
Unimind.
It's a hive mind of ginger.
Everybody should be afraid.
They all have the same. We all have the same voice as Ed Sheeran as well. Believe it or not.
Yeah, that's true. Don't get us singing. You better watch out.
Mm.
Rams have given up just as many sacks as my Bengals, and that's way too damn many. It's way too damn high. Cowboys have only given up 6 sacks this season. Rams have given up 16. Micah Parsons has been on a tear. Give me Cowboys to win here.
I would also like to say one more thing about the Cowboys. Vander Esch, if you're going to call yourself a wolf, take the butterfly collar off.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
It's not a good look.
Not a good look.
Like, you can't claim to be a dog and then have a butterfly collar on.
Yeah. You
Get a
need a
grip.
washboard, or that's it.
Bingo.
I agree. Eagles, Cardinals, Arizona playing host here. Over-under set 49.5. Philadelphia 5.5 point favorite. Hurts, Murray. Who you taking?
Well, Philly's the team to watch to see. They're the one remaining undefeated. They got a chance at perfection. Knock on wood. I thought they were going to lose last week to the Jags, but now they're on watch. So I'm going to take Philly. I'll probably take them until they lose at this point. Hey, why not? I think they're pretty solid defensively. They're fun to watch, and I don't know. Hurts just might be able to get it done. So, fly Eagles. Am I right? Fly Eagles. That was dumb. That was dumb. I'm never saying that again. I'm never saying that again.
And that was our dumbass of the week.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Yeah.
Wow, I'm kind of with Fitz on this one. Kind of like I was with the Rams last year, where it was like, I'm taking Eagles until I see otherwise. They're I think they're probably one of the best overall teams we've seen so far. And the Cardinals just suck. I just can't. Gosh, they are. I mean, they're probably worse than the Cowboys for imploding. So that's just a matter of time. So yeah, give me the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm riding high on the Eagles as well. Also, the new FIFA's just been released, so I'm assuming Kyler Murray will be playing now on his Xbox all night. So, Eagles all day long.
I was just about to say there's a double XP going on right now in Call of Duty. So he is for sure getting the shit kicked out of him this weekend. So let's go Philly.
Man, that's some slander for my Heisman winner. But it's Heisman versus Heisman winner here. 2 Oklahoma products. Give me Hurts, though. I agree with you, Fitz. Fly, Eagle, fly, baby. Give me Philadelphia to win here.
Wait, what did
Just got
Fitz
a
say?
cold chill.
Fly, Eagle? What did you say?
Fly Eagles fly.
No, Fitz, you just said fly Eagle.
Yeah.
Fly Eagles. Fly Eagles. Oh yeah, that
Fly
was
Eagles.
stupid.
Like war. It's like War Eagle.
Eagles fan. Yeah,
Fly
War
Eagle,
Eagle.
baby.
Yeah.
War
I'm an
Eagle.
fan. I don't know their chance.
All right. Cincinnati traveling over to the Baltimore Dirty Bird Central. I don't know where I was going with that. I just kind of sometimes I talk and I don't know where I'm landing. Over-under set at 48.5. Baltimore 3-point favorite. What do you think, Fitz?
Heisman versus Heisman. I love it. I'm going to take the Ravens. I do believe. I believe in Lamar Jackson. Yeah. I'm going to take the Ravens.
Oh man. Yeah, I think. Oof. Yeah, give me the Ravens. I don't know if Joey B is going to get murdered this game or what's going to happen. I think it's going to be a high score. I mean, was it T. Higgins? He's been looking pretty good lately. He's been looking pretty fire. But I mean, it's Lamar Jackson. I mean, yeah, give me the Ravens.
Yeah, it's not been a great season so far for Parker's team. Nottingham Forest are towards the bottom of the Premier League. The Bengals are a nightmare. Notre Dame are terrible. Give me the Ravens.
Damn. Damn, homie.
Holy shit. You're going to see one of the best first half performances that you'll ever see by the Ravens, and then we're going to fucking shit the bed. So, honestly, I'm not putting money on it, but I think the Bengals are going to end up winning because we can't finish a damn game.
I'm going to shake your hand right now, Devin. I'm shaking your hand. The hate feels me. I let Joe Burrow know the hate. I send him clips. I said, Joe, this is what they're saying about us, man. Go put on for the city. He hasn't responded, but I know he sees them. I know he watches. 5 consecutive home losses, Devin. I feel for you. I know, I texted the group last week. I said, man, Josh Allen's really shutting Tim up right now, and I hate against your boys. Because, no lie, I want the Ravens to do well minus 2 games out of the year. Or maybe a third if we see in the playoffs. But I do want the Ravens to do well. But, man, losing 5 in a row at home, make it 6 in a row. I like Joe Burrow and the Bengals. I think we're heating up. The hate feels us in the Queen City. So give me Cincinnati. All right. Our Monday night action, Kansas City playing host to Oakland. Max Crosby meets Mahomes. 51's over under. Kansas City 7-point favorite.
I just want to see the Raiders get it on track. I feel like everyone's going to take the Chiefs in this one. My heart is telling me Raiders, that they actually make this a battle, but my head is telling me it's Kansas City. That I have been doubting Kansas City for the longest time, and they never have problems. So I'm going to take the Chiefs, even though I'm really pulling for the Raiders.
Give me the Chiefs. Raiders stink. Talk about a team that just needs a total rebranding again. Just change cities, get them out of here. I'm tired of the Raiders. Derek Carr, keep growing your hair because that's all you got. I mean, everyone else stinks. Devontae Adams stinks. Crosby stinks. McDaniel stinks.
Oh my
Gosh, give me the Chiefs.
I don't know what woke you up this morning to be so hateful, but I'm here for it.
No. Sorry, Matt. All right.
Tim's had a really bad day today, guys. Just
That's what it sounds like.
yeah, real bad day. Off the back of that, I'm gonna pick the Raiders because they always battle the Chiefs. It always is a close one. It's always a close one, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna be very naive and pick the Raiders.
I too am going to be naive and pick the Raiders just because I'm just sick of hearing about Patrick Mahomes. I'm just over it.
It's fair. Dating back since 2 years ago, the Chiefs have been killing the Raiders. It's been close. They've all been battles. They've all been close games. But last win came 10-11, 2020. when the Raiders blew out the Chiefs by 8 points. Right, blowout. But every other loss has really been super close. Man, I just find the Chiefs find their way to get a win here. I like the Raiders. I like Max Crosby. I like Derek Carr. I just think the Chiefs keep that train rolling. They keep on winning here. That's all the NFL pickles we got. Now it's time for a random question. Matt, you got it for us. Lay it on us.
Yeah, of course. So, for context, as we all know, the Packers are flying into my town. My question is to you: which sports team do you want to fly into your town and play a game?
Now, does it have to be the town we live in, or can it be any town we want?
I have no idea. Say any town you want.
Okay.
Bring the Ravens-Bengals game to Pilot Mountain, North Carolina, to David H. Diamond Stadium.
Let's
And
go.
watch them bring the Thunder down.
Let's go.
I was gonna say I'm in Gamecock country here in Columbia, and I mean App State. We already played here and beat these fools, so that probably would have been close to mine. I don't know. I think it would be cool for I was thinking of Matt, like kind of your footy corner. If there was a soccer team that came over here, I'd love to see Ronaldo take on somebody at Williams-Brice Stadium. I'm sure they can fit a bunch of people there.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That would be tight.
Does anyone know how well American football is liked in Australia? Is there I feel like an NFL game in Australia would be pretty cool.
I have no
Make the
idea.
Kangaroos
Rugby
as the
bait.
officials.
Wait, what?
They have
make the-
rugby bait.
Yeah, they have Aussie rules football, don't they?
They do have
yeah.
Aussie football.
Yeah.
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 It might go big, man. It might be big.
Could be. Could be like the Melbourne Kangaroos or the Canberra Grey Whites.
They would have an old school wing tee type offense.
100%.
Run it the fuck down your throat. And we're getting 3 yards a carry, boys.
Dan Campbell would be an idol down in Australia.
Be 6-3 final score. 4 quarters.
Oh my god. I want to say bring Man City and Tottenham or Arsenal down to El Salvador, because how small that country is. The whole country would shut down for that day to everybody go watch it. I just think that'd be dope as hell. But I think to where me and Fitz grew up in Asheville, and Pilot Mountain's kind of similar. It's a mountain area. It's beautiful, great outdoors atmosphere. Bring me an NFL game, just in a typical high school stadium, whether it's Asheville High, which has a beautiful stadium, TC or AC. I'd love to see a game down there with the mountains as the backdrop. It's beautiful. It's second to none out there.
Pretty good. And I want to see App State versus Coastal Carolina in London. That's what I want to see.
Oh,
Grill them beach chickens up, baby.
Beach chickens, baby.
I love it. That's a great answer. Hey, that's going to do it for the show. Great episode 121 there. We'll catch you guys hopefully this week for college football. Those hurricanes don't mess us up, and I don't think they should. I think it's perfectly beautiful skies, a break that for national disasters we need. But yeah, we'll catch you guys hopefully soon. Have a beautiful week. Bet on some sports, do it responsibly, and have one hell of a time.
bye.
Have a wonderful time.
See ya.
In a bit, go well.
Man, that just feels good that Fitz doesn't have to do everything by himself there.
Oh,
David a bone saw.
We would be the bad boys of Little League. I'm telling you now. We
Fly
would beat
Eagles.
the tar out of the other team.
I'm just gonna go out and say it. Joey Chestnut has to be on the pub.
Has to
Not
be.
pub more. I mean,
Has to be.
Dramatic, man. That was a journey.
Fitzmagic in September is one of the hottest athletes in the world.
Fly, eagle, fly. Oh, God.
You say Vince Pompali?